So with that being said, obviously, like you're the staple. I think you're the backbone of that defense. You and maybe someone else. Now, like you said, you want to hearing you talk and hearing that passion. And honestly, like I said, you're taking a sacrifice, a gamble to not go out and try to be the highest paid. With that being said, you want to win a championship in New Orleans. Is the window closing? And when I say that, do you think, obviously, I think you guys have extended Drew Brees, right? Or if not,
he coming back. Yeah,
extended two more years. Yep.
Right. So with that being said, I know a lot of people, like I said, going into this year, everybody felt like the window's closing. Obviously, he's up in age. I feel like he can be very, very productive. Like I said, I don't look at someone's production based on their age, but with what you just said, you're younger. The defense is young. Do you think with an aging Drew Brees that you guys, and he has enough talent and skill set to continue to get to the Super Bowl? Because like I said, the window is narrowing in and it's closing for Drew Brees.
Oh, that's nice. That's realistic. But I mean, I look at Drew Brees as one of the greatest to do it, if not the greatest to do it.
Right.
And now that you got Tom Brady in the conference, in my mind, I don't even have to worry about Drew retiring until Tom retires. Once Tom retires, then Drew
they competing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's sort of like a battle of attrition between those two. But beyond that, we had Teddy Bridgewater in building. Teddy Bridgewater goes out to Carolina. I thought that was going to be a future. But then we bring in Jameis Winston, who just threw for 5,100 yards. Mm-hmm. And everybody's like, but he had 30 interceptions. But he had 33 touchdowns.
Yeah, he just got LASIK.
So now he can actually see things.
He can see.
Look, I'm like, the sky's the limit. Like, everybody's talking about this window. I was like, I hear you, but when one door closes, another door opens.
I agree.
And our franchise is doing everything and try and push this to be a better offense. We talk about if Drew decides to retire in the next 2 years, you have Jameis Winston. Mm-hmm. You have somebody who's proven that he can throw the rock. He's the he believes in. I don't like. I'm gonna say you can't. The greatest thing about Taysom is you can't peg him in a role. Right. Like, he could be quarterback one play, and then you see he might play safety this year. The boy does everything.
Athlete, crazy athlete.
Man, if you ain't lying, he might be punting he might be punting this year.
Look, he's one of those rare cases. Like, boy, he an athlete with the P. You feel me?
Right, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, so with you guys' division, you got Matt Ryan, like you say, you got Brady now. Carolina now has Teddy. Like, if you guys don't even win that division, you can. If you even get to the playoffs out of that division, you're still contending for the Super Bowl.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
A couple years ago, what was it? 3 years ago. It was like three of our. It was Matt Ryan, Julio Jones in the playoffs. It was, and Devontae Freeman was out there. That was right there when he was hoofing. Mm-hmm. It was Cam Newton and Carolina. It was Then it was us. It was three of us. So we've done it before.
Yeah.
Now this year they still got to come see us. We're in terms of NFC South. We've been champ 3 years in a row. We are a big man on mountain until you get knocked off the mountain in the South.
Absolutely.
Right. So who's the team to beat? Now you just said you just mentioned Tom Brady and the Bucks. Obviously, you have yourself.
Brees. The Saints are the team to beat. He just said,
"I'm big man on him.
Big on the hit."
Until you go big, I'm not trying to.
That's the king of the jungle.
I just wanted some clarity so the people, can't say that I said or Matt or Hat said this and that. I wanted to hear it come from your mouth.
Show them, Cam. There you go.
I randomly have one of these out here. Like, it's just sitting there. Like, there's 3 other hats somewhere, just from the last 3 years.
Yeah.
So until you beat champs, how can you be a champ?
Okay, cool. So I just heard, recently you just called Tom Brady the second greatest quarterback of all time. So
absolutely.
Is that safe to say? You're talking
Drew Brees
that you're saying
number one?
Drew Brees is number one?
Yeah, number 9. Yeah, I'll go number 9. Then I'll go number 12.
Okay.
And then I might throw in, a John Elway type. And then, then it gets sketchy from there. You know, for me personally, I'm gonna
you lost me with John Elway. You lost me there.
I mean, that's like a consensus. Everybody likes to throw in John Elway, and I don't know where it comes from.
Yeah. You threw me off with that. You threw me off with that.
Elway is up there for me. Elway is up there for me.
What? You know, skipped over Joe Montana.
No, I didn't skip over. He was just kind of going over his top 5 and not putting them in an order. But he's
okay.
Brees is 1, Brady is 2, and then everybody else is like 3 to 5, and they can kind of go wherever.
That would be the clarification. Okay. It's like you can fight for everything beyond 1 and 2, but you're not going to deny somebody who broke all the records, who's thrown more 5,000-yard seasons. Nobody's done more than Drew in terms of quarterback. And then, of course, you can't deny rings. So you put somebody who has, like, when you say rings, you think Tom Brady in terms of football.
Absolutely.
So you throw him up there. And then from everywhere else, you can fight. Dan Marino, John Elway, Aaron Rodgers, Steve Young. You could throw everybody else. You could throw in, whoever you want.
So give me your defensive ends then. Give me your 5 defensive ends. Since
this year of all time.
Let's go of all time. Because you know what? I got even a better question for you. Like, because if you're a receiver, you're always on the other side. You kind of want somebody else. You said when Jerry was on one side, T.O. was on the other side. So if you were playing right now, going into a season, you could bring back any defensive end to put on the other side of you. Who would you bring back to play with?
Ooh, I don't even have to think about that. Come on now, I was born in Minnesota. I'm from Eden Prairie, technically. I claim Arizona, but I'm from Minnesota. I'm bringing back Chris Dolman. Chris Dolman. If I had a dream team of D linemen from spanning the globe or spanning the times, it'd be me, Chris Dolman. I put Reggie White at a 3. And then, I honestly, it depends if I can catch them at their prime. Like as a nose tackle, I'd either put Big Kevin Williams in the middle, or I'd put or I put Keith Millard. Keith Millard had like a 17 sack. But honestly, I might even throw Warren Sapp. Like, if Warren Sapp was in my interior, now I'm mixing. I'm big mixing.
Okay, I like that.
I would say
that's a D line.
I just I don't know if I need more. Like I have guys who can play the run, because when you talk about just defensive end, everybody thinks just pass rushers. I need guys who can play the run and at the same time get after the pass rusher.
Right. And you kind of took pride in that through your career of not just being a pass rush guy. You wanted to be able to play the run and the pass during your career.
Absolutely. I came out in college. I was like, I feel like I'm the most complete defensive end, in college in that terms of, playing the run and getting after the pass. And I don't think I won't excel in either 3-4 or 4-3. I think I can do it all. And they're like, you're 287 pounds. You can't play 4-3 D end.
Let me show you.
Stop telling me what I can't do just because most 4-3 defensive ends are 265 pounds. You think Mike Strahan, you think 260, 265. You think about everybody who's come before me in positions. It's either 3-4 or 4-3 or whatever it is. But so isn't that the point of us moving forward, us evolving, us being better people?
Yeah. So what? I heard those names. I was thinking, could you kind of, for me, you give me the style and your aggressiveness, almost like a Dwight Freeney. I was thinking that maybe you would throw him in the midst. Because Dwight Freeney was a dog. He was hell coming off that ball, dog.
Absolutely.
Hell.
He was 3 steps, and you knew the spin was coming. And couldn't stop the spin.
Yeah.
Pass rush.
Elite pass rusher, but not against the run.
But I also need you to hold that edge too. Like
there you go.
Within my line, I also said because they were a phenomenal run stopper and then a phenomenal pass rusher. I need both.